Tonight I'm going to talk to you about truth and about fairy tales. You're going to learn that although you are citizens of the United States, information concerning the cause of the death of your president has been withheld from you. In a month to come, you will learn to your own satisfaction that President Kennedy was not killed by a lone assassin.
There was a conspiracy. A number of men were involved. Lee Harvey Oswald was a part, assigned a role essentially as decoy. We've known for many months that Fair Play for Cuba, which he pretended to be so interested in, was a cover for the operation. Oswald was not a communist. Oswald was not pro-Castro. One of the problems is getting the information from the organization which sponsored the mission in 1963. Now, don't ask me what the organization is, because I can't say.
But the implication clearly is the Central Intelligence Agency, your own security organization in the United States.
Let justice be done, though the heavens fall.
Some journalists and others have charged that you have tried to bribe, to hypnotize, to drug witnesses in order to prove your case against Shaw.
That's right. I understand that the latest news by a New York Times writer is that we offered an ounce of heroin and 3 months vacation to one. As a matter of fact, this is part of our incentive program for convicts. We also have 6 weeks in the Bahamas, and we give them some LSD to get there. This attitude of skepticism on the part of the press is an astonishing thing to me and a new thing to me.
Are you saying that you will produce irrefutable evidence that more than one assassin took part in the killing of President Kennedy?
Of course there were other guns there. Of course the fatal shots were fired from the front. There's no question about that, and there's no question about the fact that it can be proved. We have even located photographs in which we have found the men behind the grassy knoll.
This is one of the photographs Garrison is talking about, shown first with an overlay. If there are men up there behind the wall, they definitely cannot be seen with the naked eye. One question is asked again and again. Why doesn't Jim Garrison give his information if it is valid information? Why doesn't he give it to the federal government?
Well, that would be one approach, Mike, or I could take my files and take them up on the Mississippi River Bridge and throw them in the river. It'd be about the same result.
You mean they just don't want any other solution from that in the Warren report?
Well, isn't that kind of obvious? Where do you think that pressure's coming from that prevents witnesses and defendants from being brought back to our state?
Where is that pressure coming
It's coming from Washington, obviously.
For what reason?
Because there are individuals in Washington who do not want the truth about the Kennedy murder to come out.
I don't think that all the facts were brought out. I think something was held back.
I think there were more involved in it than just Oswald.
The only thing that disturbs me is the fact that they've sealed away some of the evidence, and I think that's rather disturbing to most people.
I don't know how in the world they could ever reach a conclusion that one person assassinated him. This is ridiculous. I saw the whole thing on television. I just happened to be home at that time, and I don't think that Oswald... I think that he was working for the CIA.
I hope not to add more confusion. I hope in some way to illuminate what has been going on. Would you welcome, please, Mr. James Garrison.
Are you willing to say tonight, when your trial comes up, that you'll secure a conviction without the shadow of a doubt?
I cannot make a statement which would reflect on Mr. Shaw. Since the day we charged him and arrested him, I have not made a statement which inferred that he's guilty, and I cannot infer that now. But I am trying to tell you that there is no question as a result of our investigation that an element of the Central Intelligence Agency of our country killed John Kennedy, and that the present administration is concealing the facts. There is no question about it at all.
That is your opinion?
No, it is not. I know it, and if you will just wait, you will see that history will support this as fact.